Good afternoon, everybody. It's a wonderful speaker session on the transportation. Now I am going to explain or discuss about the transportation in general in India and the need for upgradation, need for going for a new technology, inclusive of digital technology in the transportation, so that we can have a better transport system in our cities and towns. So I am U.J.M Rao, a Managing Director of Metro Rail Corporation, but I talk in general about the need for that. As I said, present date, the target is India is aspiring to become third person in the economy, world economy, by 2027. Within 5 years' time, we wanted to creep up to the third position. Now we are in the fifth position. So in the third position means we have to go for a 5 trillion economy. So we have to take some efforts, with a targeted efforts we have to make it. So then the second one is the advantages. What advantages India got? India has 142 crore plus population today, and is the most populated country in the world. So we are rich and strong in human resources and also the natural resources. We are forgetting about our natural resources. There are many unexplored, unexploited natural resources we have. So we have to tap it and make money out of it. So the people, the intellectuals, the skilled, non-skilled, and all these people are to be provided with employment opportunities or some service opportunities, so that the general living conditions will be bettered, like in developed countries, and to make the for a qualitative social life, besides increasing our GDP, overall GDP, to reach 5 trillion economy nation by 20. In the advent of massive development of the all fields, so already the government of India, with the support of all state governments and the people, we are already started the efforts to go up and up. So for that, what is to be done? So what is happening? The cities are expanding with industrial growth and other growths, inclusive growth. So the major villages becoming towns, towns become cities, cities become mega cities. Like that it is happening, and the people migrated from the villages or from different places of the country to the cities. The city is being expanded. Where these people are living, there are small colonies haphazardly coming in the outskirts of the cities. And naturally, when they are in the city outskirts, coming to the center of the city, it takes many hours, traffic jams, delays and all. So the productivity will come down. So to increase the productivity, people's good time is to be spent in the working hours in the office or in the industries and their workplaces. We have to provide, the governments have to provide a very good transportation. So the problem is pollution, lot of pollution is generated. Today we have the pollution control boards, the regulatory authorities for the industries. They go to industries every 6 months and see whether the parameters are fulfilled or they are complying with or not. The industrial effluences are going properly or not. When it comes to transportation, all kinds of public and private transportation are going on the city roads of all ages. So it is generating lot of lead to many problems like health hazards. You know that what is the problems of pollution, traffic jams, accidents, etc., etc. Presently, that is our country's issue. The other issue also, it's globally it is there that we have to run for environmental friendly transportation and other things so that the global warming will be at controlled levels. This is the reason the EV vehicles have come into the roads. EV vehicles, EV scooters, EV cars, EV buses, all these are now the new generation transportation vehicles. With this, even metro rail systems have come in the cities where it is more than 20 lakhs in population. The cities which have population of more than 20 lakhs, they can think of going for a metro rail also. Here I said what is the problem presently we are having. So we have very clearly written that pollution is generated in two places. I told you that for pollution in the industries, there is a regulatory authority. When it comes to cities, there is no authentic tool to measure and control it. So here the mass rapid transport system, metro rails, the role of these things will come because metro rails have the superior system and the sophisticated system with so many value added advantages. We call it Dasa Bhalaya or Dasa Falaya, 10 benefits or 10 fruits of metro rails over the other systems. So this is being now, the government of India has recognized this and they are promoting metro rails in every cities. Today, 28 cities have been covered with 60 projects. 60 projects mean phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, like that. I am taking each phase as one project. In that case, it is 60 projects in 28 cities and the target is 75 cities by 2027, so that there will be a quick transportation. Metro rails are called the economic growth engines. Here, what is the problem? Because the city transportation is the matter of state government issues. State government will see they are running 2 or 3 types of public transportation. One is mini buses, another is big buses with Volvo buses, AC, non-AC, all these buses. And if metro railway has to take, it is a capital intensive project, capital is very high, and if one city, okay, if 4 or 5 cities are to be adopted, the capital, the initial investment will be very high. In the longer run, because this system, once you put it, it will run. Repairs and replacement will be not heavy. And in the metro rail systems, this is all very less staff are required. Staff cost also 20% maximum. Why? In the initial years, it will not be profitable because you have put much money, and that money has to be repaid to the funding agencies, maybe banks, financial institutions, etc. So there will be financial stringency if you work out like that. But their governments have to take care of this, and they have to give lot of tax holidays and other power subsidies, etc. So that to make this system more viable, financially viable. Besides the EV vehicles, EV vehicles are tire based, so the running expenses will be much more, and the taking capacity also limited. So that's why there will be more vehicles in the on the roads. So if metro train is there, so it will take 800 people at a time, equivalent to 15 buses. So that is the advantage of metro rails. Then we have brought from suggestions. This is for generally for the government I am making out, so that they can adopt it. Financially sustainable urban mobility. This is a clean and green mobility in metro rail systems. So, low-cost light metro to be adopted in Tier 2, Tier 3 cities. But in 1996-97, when we started the Delhi metro, they brought this technology from Japan, the standard gauge and the metro rail operations, etc., are truly metro rail systems, and this system is functioning well, and it has been replicated in every city. Every city, very costly system, 250 crores if we go for elevated system, because it is not possible to take it on the roads, because all road is already congested. Our cities are crowded cities. In the cities, it is not possible to again put on the ground. So you have to create a road either up or down. Up is called elevated, technically we call it elevated metro. It is 250 crores per kilometer for construction cost, whereas underground it is 500 to 550. So it is very costly. So only in the cities like Calcutta, Mumbai and other places, Delhi, we have gone for underground. So this system, so what is to be done? So that system is not required for smaller Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, where the population is 60 lakhs and above. We call it Tier 1 cities. We have 8 Tier 1 cities in India. All the Tier 1 cities have been covered with the heavy metro. So now the Tier 2 cities where it is 50 lakhs and less, we can go for light metro. Light metro is 2-car system, takes 400 people at a time, and the stations will be a bit smaller, and the viaduct and pillars and all we will make it very strong to take the higher loadability after 40 years. Upgradable. See, my city is Visakhapatnam. Now the population is 40 lakhs. And this is going to be 1 crore by the year 2055. That is after 35 to 40 years I am talking of. So by that time, this system will easily cater to the people by adding more coaches, or this 8 minutes can be brought to 2 minutes, like that frequency can be extended. After that, we can go for a higher version. Easily it can be replaceable. So I am suggesting all the state governments to adopt this light metro system, so that the cost can be reduced by 20%. So the other thing is provide last mile connectivity, because to increase the ridership, when the ridership is more tickets will be sold, more traffic will be coming to us. when the traffic, we have to create a traffic demand. For traffic demand, we have to see that last mile connectivity has to be ensured. By the time you get down, this has to be taken to your house, and from house you can be brought to the station. Then only people will be interested, or otherwise what will happen, when he comes down, he will see if there is 10 autos, he will say 30 rupees. If one auto, he will save 300. So exploitation will be there. So to avoid that, the metro rail organizations have to see a last mile connectivity, like multi-modal hubs, so that both the transportation system will be benefited by this. And ultimately, it is for the people's seamless transportation from end to end, from your house to workplace and back. So this has to be created by us. So we are doing this in Vizag. This is the suggestions and solutions for the sustainable money, financially viable solutions I have given. So these are all I am following in my cities, Visakhapatnam and Vijayawada of Andhra Pradesh. So AFC, driverless operations, command control, monitoring system, etc. saves the lot of staff costs and other O&M expenses. And stations and trains should be optimally utilized for earning higher revenues on advertisements and non-fare box revenues. Station buildings, in the station buildings, if you can put the crutches for mothers, they'll bring their children, put in the crutch and go to the workplace nearby. And in the evening, come and collect her baby and goes home. So a small function halls like birthday parties and others can be this thing. So that what happens, some birthday party is there, some engagement party is there, you can say so and so station, that's all. This way, all these things we are planning and developing. So this way, any metro rail organization, any state government can adopt it, so that the revenues will be increased, costs will be reduced, and you can give a comfortable journey, transport to the people. It's for public good. Thank you very much.